Good morning, good morning, good morning. Hello, everyone. Welcome in. Running a little bit late this morning. I slept really hard last night, and I don't hate it. Um, but also because I spent some time this morning trying to put a transparent background on the Miju Games logo, and it was just an hour of fail. So that didn't happen. I did it and saved it, and then when I opened it, it was no longer transparent. See, this is why I'm not a graphic designer. This is why I leave this to people who actually know what they're doing. Anyway, that is on my list of things to do. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Welcome in. If you can hear the sound of my voice, you're watching Grandma Plays a Game. Hello, my love. I'm Grandma. This is my channel where I play games. I think I'm going to bring myself down inside the moon a little bit. That's not actually a moon, is it? That's no moon. Well, it appears to be another whole planet. There, I like that. I like that. Yeah, so I had to move a bunch of things around because I love the Miju Games logo. Good morning, Joni. Hello. Hello, hello. I might be relying heavily on you. We're not gonna have a long stream today. Like I said, I slept really hard and I had a fabulous dinner last night. Oh my goodness. I haven't had eggplant in 1,000 years. And having curry every night has been really satisfying. I miss that full flavor. It's not even spicy, really, at all. And it's just so full of deliciousness. So I've been doing chicken and chickpeas and sometimes rice, sometimes naan, and I was just at the store yesterday morning and I was like, I want something slightly different. And curry does lend itself to more vegetarian options, and I'm not good about eating my vegetables. So I was like, okay, let's find a vegetable that I know you like that you don't have or haven't had for a minute. And I was looking at those eggplants and I'm like, oh, that is so good. Um, so I sliced it into rounds, salted it, roasted it with some olive oil, or roasted it plain, then roasted it with some olive oil. Uh, just drizzled, flipped, drizzle, roast, and then cut them into quarters and threw them in the sauce that was already warm because they don't need to cook. They'll just get mushy. And then had some nice basmati rice on the side. And that was magnifico. No notes. No notes at all. Perfection. But then I don't have any appetite this morning, so there's that. But again, I'm probably just going to hang out for an hour, hour and a half or so, and I'm not even quite awake. We'll see. We'll see. I've had some coffee. I have a nice cup of tea in front of me. We're going to try to set up some interplanetary trading today. I was going to do my base building yesterday, and then I just got a bad case of the disappoints. I had hopes and expectations for the rounded living quarters and the living quarters with the dome that were not realized just because of how the assets are produced. And I kind of went, okay, I'm going to come up with something completely different. We're going to reset. But what I do need to take care of is getting some material out there to that location down on the beach. And I've seen somebody in the subreddit this morning posted a rainbow tower. That was so pretty. Oh my gosh, I love the creativity in this game. Little bit of a sad day. Oh no. Oh, buddy. I'm so sorry. I am so sorry. Chaotic Jinxie just had to say goodbye to her dog, and very sad. Good heavens, I'm so sorry. Heartbroken for you. Heartbroken. I honestly have not had a moment of solace since my cat passed 4 years ago. It's just nothing has been the same. I'm so sorry. And to have that happen when they're far away. I did also have to deal with that in 2012. I moved away to try to get a better job and make some money, and my little cat Binky passed while I was gone. Oh God, yeah, that's what I had to, and I had been struggling for months, for like 4 months to find work. And the only place that called me back was a Petco, so I had to go work at the pet store all day. Oh, I'm so sorry. Sometimes it helps to have something. Grief is just weird. Grief is a weird animal, and it's like trying to give someone advice for getting over a cold. No two colds are the same, and they feel different for everyone, and I don't know what your experience is with grief, but I just hope that you are kind to yourself as you have to go through this. It is never easy to have a star in the sky disappear. Doesn't matter how big it was or how close it was to your planet. When one of the stars in the sky that you count on as a companion, I mean, that's what life is, isn't it? It's that bright energy that exists in every human. And scientifically, that is a correct thing. A living being has energy. And when that energy disappears, I mean, in my mind, I always thought of it as like a creation of a little black hole that just sort of sucks, you know, because grief sucks. And it has a gravitational pull that holds you. And you circle around it until you start circling outside of it, and its gravitational hold lessens as you move forward in life. I think the worst thing you can do, though, is to become still or stagnant. As long as you keep moving. No, I'm just so sorry. I'm so sorry. That's just my theory of it, and it doesn't resonate with everyone. But you have your husband and your dogs, yeah. But I mean, 18 years. I mean, my cat's only made it to about 15. Her name was Yumi. Oh, a friend of mine sent me photos of their new adoptee, and he is named Rumi. And I was like, oh, I love his poetry. Ow. Don't give me splinters. I will fucking end you. Oh, buddy. Well, my hugs and heart go out to you as you process through that, but just do me the favor and don't be like, okay, it's been 2 weeks, you should be over it kind of nonsense. That is just the worst of humanity, being, wow, it's been a month, you're still dealing with that? Dude, that was a whole, just fuck off. All I ask is that you be kind and that you be unapologetic for comforting yourself and for doing what you need to do to manage your grief as you see, you manage your cold as you see fit, and sometimes people can bring you soup or tea or things like that that would help. Um, but yeah, feel free to put pictures of Yumi in the Discord. Pet some photos and art are kind of in the same space because you share your pets with photos and pets are art, so it's all but yeah, if you want to put a memorial picture there, um that's totally fine. But it's also hard to share loss because you never know. Somebody's like, I'm just having the best day of my life. And, dude, I had somebody in here one day. They started posting pictures of their little hamster and gerbil and da 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 da. And then within an hour of those pictures being posted, one of them had died. And I was like, we were sitting there celebrating and I'm learning their names and I'm like, I just fucking met this animal and I really don't feel like continuing with a stream. That was a little rough. Dagoonite! You get to lurk in a live stream, my love. Welcome in, Dag. Welcome in. This probably won't be a long stream. I'm just feeling very, I don't know, tired, muggy, whatever. Yeah, Opal Moon has two cats, Binks and Smudge. Oh, was she a tiny, tiny cat? Oh, that's so sweet. You take your time off, more of a silent grieving person. There you go. And games. Games help. Games help. How you doing, Dag? How you doing? Binks and Smudge are terrors. They are. But no bad words about Smudge right now. Smudge is a suffering babu. But Opal sent me baby pictures of Smudge because he's like my uh Biff. Biff was kind of a long hair. No, you didn't. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. It was just the fact that we had just gone through an event of them posting pictures and telling us names and da 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 da, and we had done this whole thing. Um, and then they came in and were like, "Oh, well, I guess I don't have to worry about doing this." And I was like, "What? You're making it sound like your pet died." Um, Monday was your birthday. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Um, Leaving tomorrow for a convention. What convention are you going to? Out yourself. Dox yourself. No, you didn't make anything worse, Joni. That was just an event that this is the only time that's ever happened in stream. Um, And my other friend whose dog passed didn't say anything in stream just because we're very close and I've known their dog for over a year and helped with some vet stuff and that would have hit me very different. I did not know your cat. I did not even know your cat's name. So, Yellow City. Yellow City? I have never heard of that. Oh. 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 Amarillo. All right then. I never went there. I tried to get out of Texas as quickly as I could every time I was there. Don't even mention to Texas that you know me. I have a restraining order out against Texas. Texas is not allowed to know where I am. No, Joni, I'm glad you were able to speak up because I know it can be isolating sometimes. Um, to be a person who enjoys games and gaming. What kind of panel would you like to do, Dag? But that's why we have a pillow and blanket for it. I mean, that was just a really, really weird one-off event. That individual has not really been back. Um, but you can see pictures of the critters in the pets and photos in the Discord. Really cute. But sadly, rodent pets definitely have a very short lifespan. That's why I get surprised when people include their pets now with streams. Like Biff was his lordship on my stream. But I had been watching Co Carnage, and Co Carnage just had a revolving door of pets that and pet deaths that were just fucking devastating, not just for Co, but for the community. It was just like, wow. World building, that or a con titled "Do not come to this panel. The dag must not be observed." Oh, so Schrodinger's panelist. Oh, I knew what you meant. I knew what you meant. Call it Schrodinger's panelist, and that way, if people observe you, you're locked in a particular state of existence. But if everybody turns around, you disappear. Yeah, Weeping Angels shit. And then, like, but you gotta have, like, cardboard cutouts of yourself that just pop up at different places around the room. Like, you duck under the table and there's a cardboard cutout of you that pops up somewhere in the side of the room or the back of the room. That'd be fucking hilarious. See, I'm here. I'm your ideas person, Dag. Hire me. Hire me to be your ideas person. It's my superpower. Also, I'm hilarious. Alright, let's open up the game. I've never been to a convention. I would feel like a long-tailed cat in a room full of rocking chairs, so not a likely thing in the future. I don't like humans. Being around more than about 6 of them makes me feel like I'm in a room full of radios that are all playing different radio stations at the same time, and I have nowhere to run. Since the Neko Made Cafe won't be there next year, we were joking about doing the Don't Observe Dag Cafe, where it's just a table full of snacks and me hiding behind some boxes in the corner. Oh, that's awesome. Husband just made you a sandwich. Ooh, what kind of sandwich do you like? Oh, fancier grilled cheese with dill. Oh, dill. Hell yeah. Give me dill, lemon juice, butter. That will start a million delicious foods. I'll go with chicken piccata or a poached egg. Eggs Provençal is a special delight where instead of an Eggs Benedict with a muffin... oh, hang on, game. You've got to be quiet for a minute. I love you. Je t'aime, monsieur. I gotta say, I am not... I'm a little chuffed by the French viewers who have come in here. But yeah, with the chicken piccata, then I'm gonna add capers and garlic. But the eggs Provençal, instead of a muffin base and a bacon ham slice, it is a sliver of fried beefsteak tomato, like rich, fat, red tomato, and a thick slice of fried tomato with crumbled bacon, and then your poached egg, and then your lemon dill, like hollandaise-ish. Very good. And tomato soup. What a delight. What a delight. I had to reduce my bread and cheese intakes for a long time. So that I'm just now reintroducing small quantities. And I don't seem to be suffering too much, but I've been suffering so much for the past year that it's really kind of hard to notice if that's food-based or not. It's like, I don't know, and I'm about past caring. Okay. Yeah, Eggs Provençal really hit my my flavor meter so much better than Eggs Benedict, because I don't like ham. And if it's gonna be bacon, I need it to be bacon. I don't need to be bacon adjacent slice of ham. Like, I love you, Canadian bacon. You're fine in a pinch or in the right recipe. Like, Canadian bacon on pizza, in my mind, is superior to bacon on pizza, depending on your pizza. But I like white sauce pizza. What a lovely husband to bring you food. What a gift. Okay, we'll let the world spawn in for a moment. And we'll start looking at what I want to do for my interplanetary trading empire. So I did bring back one of the shuttles from Humble. And then I was trying to read the wiki yesterday on how to set up this. So let's put these up as to build. And we can throw another one of those in the mix. Just start getting... you plan on spending half the con reading at the hotel lobby reading a book? Or are you just going for fun? Yep, garlicky white sauce. Garlicky anything. Man, you tell me I'm not allowed to have bacon or garlic anymore. I'll just go ahead and buy that coffin myself. I'll set up my whole wake. Like, alright everybody, peace out. I'm gonna eat this last piece of bacon and have a couple of cloves of garlic.
Please save.
Good morning, Wolfie Kohaku. Dag, did you even get a blanket? Okay, good. We got you a blanket. I don't plan to be here long. We'll see. We'll see what happens. I might get a phone call request from my sister, in which case I am definitely gonna end stream. We did not get to talk this weekend. Saturday she was busy, and Sunday I was having a planet warming party all day. And she's East Coast time, so we have kind of a limited window of access to one another. But if she feels like talking after work today, she is going to text me, and I am going to end the stream. You just got your work done and published. Woo! Greasy food. There you go. Oh, that's what I got yesterday. I got some battered cod. Because I won't do it myself. I don't fry at home. Oh, speak of the devil. She's home already. Alright, I'll be free in about an hour. Alright. She said she needed about a half an hour, so yeah, we'll just get some basic stuff put together. So I got some battered cod, some frozen battered cod. It's a really good quality one. It's made locally. So I might do that today. I mean, I love the curry that I'm making, but it is a bit much, Johnny. Now we don't have this place set up to any level of completion. Let's get these things first. I'm pretty sure the cosmic quartzes should all be where I left them because they don't have anywhere to go. What do I have in my inventory? Notre Dame. That's where we're going today, Notre Dame. Why do you say it like that? Because that's what we're gonna do, Notre Dame thing. Which always takes me back to one of my favorite jokes that can only be told in an accent, because it doesn't make sense if you don't use an accent. And that is, if rotters come from Rotterdam, where do hamsters come from? The pet shop. Yeah, see what I mean? Okay, so. And then there's another one that only makes sense if it's written. It cannot be spoken out loud because it has a play on the name Jesus being spelled like the name Jesus. Boo, boo. Bad joke. My gosh, I've been having so much fun. Chell of a Gamer, by the way, let me do a shout out. Uh, uh, has been playing Mass Effect. And oh my god, I love watching certain people play games that I would just never play. Alright, let's collect other ingredients. I need 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Did I bring any T2 rockets home with me? Oh, I may not have done. What the shit? Well, we can make T2 rockets. I don't think I brought... No, I did not. How dare you make me laugh? Yeah, and I used my, like, gentlest, British accent possible. The one that you can almost not even tell. It almost sounds like I'm trying to be a posh academic American. No. Say it isn't so. Alright, well, I might have a rocket down here. Oh, I do not. Oh, I'll have a piece of you. So if I set up... Oh, the shuttle thing is the thing that I can't have unless I make the rocket. Alright, we'll go to the stupid thing. Hello, baby. How you doing? Hello. This is why we hate stairs. Can I just have you make it? Maybe not you. What do we need to make it? Oh, I can't. No. Can we do it here? No. Are you telling me I can't craft them at all? I ain't going all the way back to Humble just to get that, but that's the thing I need to get the fucking rockets from Humble. What? This is the worst timeline ever. Hang on. You're telling me there's no way to craft it? Worst timeline ever. There's no way to craft it. That's ridiculous. That's ridiculous. This isn't everything. Because it won't show you the stuff that's in certain crafting stations. Did I make anything with it that I can destroy? T2 rocket. Alright, to the wiki we go. No, the tier 2 rocket that you need for the planetary shuttle. Oh, shut up. That's really gonna break my heart. What? Must complete. Stop moving. Player must get 10 DC system. But you need selenium to craft it? Jesus. I didn't bring any. I don't know why. I brought things that were specific to Humble, but I did not bring that. All I wanted to do was, you know what? We'll probably just end stream. I fucking can't with this. It was like yesterday, all I wanted to do was build a base. With my new stuff. Jesus. There it is. No, I have everything I need. Everything I need. Look in the upper left-hand corner. I have everything I need. Because I was just going to set up the shuttle. And then I can request things from Humble. But I can't even do that now. So I don't even have the ability to request items from Humble. No. Thank you, though. No. I came back to Prime to do some shit. I want to set up my house. I want to set up my trading empire. Fine, we'll make a fucking rocket and we'll go back. I'm so angry. I'm gonna double check. I'm gonna double check. No. Did we loot any from anywhere else? No. Hey Tori, how are you? We're doing a short stream today. I've got about like 30 minutes. I didn't even do the ads ahead of time. How you doing, Tori? Everybody say hi to Tori. Tori is responsible for all of my beautiful emotes and art and my milk and cookies and my grandma loves your stuff, all created by hand by Tori Divergent. Fucking ever. I'm just, now I'm in a mood. Jesus. That was all I wanted to build. Can we even get them from the trade rocket? Wait, maybe I'm missing something. Oh, nope. Wow. I was like, oh, I don't have to worry about looking up things that I should definitely take home from Humble. That'll be obvious. The planetary screens, if you're close enough to unlock. I'm not. I just did. I'm not. Oh, I did. That was the one that I did dismantle because it was the spare. Sorry. I didn't dismantle anything else over there, but I did decide to dismantle the one by the house. I just didn't bring the rockets because I thought, oh, that's unlocked now. It is not, in fact, unlocked now. Alright, well, I have all the materials to do this stuff, so I'm just going to put them in here. Alright. You should not be supplying anything. Good. I want all of this here. But we need 1, 2 left in there. It's alright, I got a lot of stuff to do outside of the game that I should probably make a priority in my life. You got French frites? Oh, I have a ton of those rockets. That's the problem. I have like 20 of them. On Humble. That I can't request without a rocket. Magnifique! Yeah, see here on my... It's at 10 DC Sys TI. Which is orders of magnitude beyond where I am. So, we're gonna go to Peak. I have teleporters now. Which is kind of sad, because I do... Hello. I do enjoy flying. Oh, I'm sorry, everybody. I'm sorry. It just... Stream went off the rails before we even got started. That's alright. Everybody gets most of Wednesday off now. There you go. You're free. Fly! Be free! Alright. Alright, let's set this up for our basics. Let's get our basic bitches in here. All right. And we have our drone station here. How many drones do you have in residence? Just the one? Okay. Let's set you guys up with your demands. Je demande. Iro. I don't know what it's called in French. You may demand titanium. You may demand silicon. You may demand magnesium. You may demand cobalt. And let's get you guys on... Do we want you on a higher priority? Not really. Actually, I'm just content to let them fill up. And I have two other cabinets in this structure over here. This is all going to be a problem, I'm sure. Okay. Great plan's gone awry. You're not requesting anything. So let's get you on all the other rocks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Nice. And we can put you... Let's get some food and water out here. Alright, so... yeah, Joni, the only reason I disassembled that is I wasn't using one. Like, if I had one that was working constantly, like the auto crafters, and I had a need for two, I would do that. But like I've said before, I am the soul of efficiency. If I want anything in this life, I want efficiency. And having two machines not doing anything to me just feels like not my best use of resources. Okay. Oh, I've pinned another recipe somehow. Let's not and say we did. Okay, so, well, we'll try to reconvene tomorrow, I guess. Yeah, that was not anything personal about your construction or anything like that. That was just a matter of, these are some expensive resources I'm actually not making the best use of at this moment. Yeah, I don't want to get too cozy on those teleporters. I really enjoy traversing the planet here. And surveying my domain. In fact, I was considering getting rid of both of them. And then I was like, oh, wait a minute. Maybe if I don't have one, the interplanetary thing won't work. Okay. So we can turn all of these guys to supply. Well, the rest of the love boat is still there. I mean, yeah, what we're gonna make, my love? The thing we are gonna make? See, it let me demand that and supply everything. And I don't understand anything about how that works. But I'm going to turn off the R&D lab for a minute, I guess. I don't know. Yeah, see, it lets you do this. But I don't know that the drones will come take any of it if you're demanding it and it's the only thing in there. Let's see if we can get the drones running. No, we'll keep you as Aziz. We're not even requesting super alloy out there, so that's fine. Thank you. Marvelous. And we'll get to all of that. Great. So R&D is at the highest priority, or it should be. Everything at R&D should be at normal priority. We only did that because we were out of water. Alright, so next thing to do. We have all of our auto stuff set up out in the other area. We don't have any fancy rocks or things like that. We have no bioplastic. Alright. Let's go see what's going on with our bioplastic container here. Alright, you're on low priority. Everybody in this facility that the autocrafters have access to should be on low priority. And we're out of tree seeds. Interesting. Alright. Not to worry, not to worry. Not to worry. We'll just make another extraction rocket and go back to Humble. Oops. Okay, we need 1, 2, 1, 9, 9. Seriously, the whole point was to come back and then to start shuttling things from Humble back to Prime. Epic fail. Alright, and all of my fuses are down here. Alright. So we need to make double this. Right? So that we can make a rocket to come home. We need some fuses. Okay, do this again. Get rid of those. Okay. So, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Alright, Sally Rod and an Aussie Rod. There. So now we can just spend all of these resources. It's alright, we'll have plenty of shit when we get back from Humble. Joni, what else would you recommend that I bring home with me? Do you have any recommendations for stuff I should not leave on Humble? I mean, I brought back all of those. I took down some of the optimizers. I brought back all of the fuses. Let's just double check the inventory. 2, 2, 4, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2. Alright, we're good. Man, I really should have asked you guys before I left. That's quite obviously on me. I don't think there's anything I need to take to Humble. I brought back special tree seeds. See, we have the new trees growing. I do love those roots like that. Ugh. Yeah, okay then. Yeah, we're fine. Just let go. So I found out what the two different decisions were. When you first go. Yeah, until you can automate it. I mean, that's the thing. Humble is just chock full of stuff. Which is why I was like, oh, cool, that can actually be. And now that Elaine has that whole warehouse area set up, you know, that can actually be my warehousing facility, and I won't need to worry about it quite so much. From here. Bauxite, to take the special rocks? Alright, let's make a shopping list while I'm here. Hey guys, how you doing? Where's my glow-in-the-dark baby? Ah, I finally get to see you at night! With your glow-in-the-dark stripes. You're so weird. They're so weird. The humble seeds. Yeah, haul them over. How many T2 rockets do we have? Like, all of them. Look at this. Alright, it's 19. It's not 20. You know, I should actually... You know what? Let me just leave a couple of fuses here. I'm not convinced we're going to be able to make everything. Alright, we had special butterflies here. Shangalerma, that's all stuff I can get at home. Volnus, I think, wasn't Brillea? No, I don't have any, even though. Humble A is definitely a humble seed. 600. For Teo, 350, not much. So when you're on Prime, you'll be able to craft everything. Oh, smart. And I did take a bunch of genetic stuff. I mean, I could take a bunch more. Where did that dark blue color come from? Wow, it just takes from the bottom. All right. One, two, three. 1, 2, 3. I don't even like that color. Variant, 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 variant. Okay. I'm gonna put all of this. I mean, I did leave some of the tree stuff here because I do want Humble to be beautiful. I mean, it's not like I'm going to strip Humble bare. Your name might be Humble, dear, but... Alright, you guys are going in here. Oh, I didn't make my rocket yet. Never mind. Never mind! Let's just go make our rocket. Thanks. Alright, now we can put those in there. Put those in. There we go. Next time I can help you haul stuff over. Save you trips. Oh, that's alright. Like I said, I'm probably not going to do a co-op in this playthrough. We'll use the co-op world. We have a separate starter world that we'd put together to do more co-op stuff in. Like I said, that was just more of a planet warming party. Okay, none of these are Humble specific. Yeah, almost every single cabinet here, it doesn't even need to be on supply. If I read this correctly, as long as it is on the menu, and I did reset some of the drone stuff, because I really didn't feel like we needed 70 drones, which we still have. Maybe I'll take some of you guys home. wanna come with me? Alright, where else? Elaine had some stuff over here, I think, for tree seeds. The only issue I'm going to run into is dealing with stuff that's not on the menu. Like, when I was ordering stuff from Prime to Humble, there was stuff that was not on the menu. But thank you for the offer. I do appreciate that. And that was kind of one of the things I was hoping to figure out today before I came back to Humble, so that I wouldn't have to do this experience twice. I was like, okay, so then I can see what's on the menu, and then I can go back to Humble and just make sure that stuff that's not on the menu either gets broken down into menu components or whatever that is. Best laid plans. Oh, that's cute. After you leave and come back, your little shuttle gets used. All right. All right. How many drones are in my pocket? So 1, 2, 15, 21. Fly be free. Oh no, that was 20. Never mind. That's gonna save me resources back home. Oops. Look. Look. Alright, that container's full. And my pockets are full. I'm good. Let's go home. Yep, I didn't even need to eat. Home, Jeeves. Look, we are living in a world, or two worlds now, of abundance, and I'm just not gonna cry over it. We have plenty of resources, and the fact that I'm not trying to min-max this, I'm not like, okay, we need to do this in you know, 200 hours. I don't care about that. You know, it's like getting home from the store and going, oh my gosh, I went there to get coffee, and I still don't have coffee because I forgot. Alright, Prime, go ahead. Load up your assets. I'll give you a minute. There we go. Thank you. We need you here. Oh, it's not up there. It's down here. Now, I would like to set up my interplanetary rocket empire. Well, I have to go get rid of some genetic material. That sounds terrible. It sounds like you're a dude going to have some private... intimate time. I'm going to get rid of some genetic material. I kind of want to see what it looks like. Oh, my little animals. They make me so happy. Look, there's Wolfie. My little chunker Wolfie. What seed do you have? Oh, nothing. You're just a grass spread. And there's Sned. Hello, Wolfie. I'ma pet you. Yeah, I'm getting ready to end
Please
stream.
save the game.
Thank you. I'm gonna pet you. I love my little photo negative tiger. With spines. You're awesome. And Wolfie with his little carapace on the back. Carrying his armor. And his little freckles. These are pretty. What are they? Sneepies. Hi, buddy. I'm gonna pet you. And your purple friendo. The purple twins. Yeah, basically I think we just call it good on today, and then we'll come back in tomorrow and do the thing, because it's about time for me to text my sister and tell her that I am now free to do the phone calls. Before you go, I want to tell you something cool. I found a Fallout. Yes, please. All right. And this is a perfect spot to save. You and Moomin were exploring and you found a wedding ring. Uh-oh. That can be equipped. That's so cool. What game was it? Oh, it was Dishonored 2. Where I think Dishonored 2, where you can find a wedding ring. Oh, thanks for being here, Tori. I appreciate you. I really do. Wouldn't have a stream without Tori and Genoa. Well, and Shrimp Army Games, who really said, yeah, do it. Coward. But Shrimpy hasn't been here for a million years. Tell Shrimpy I said hello. You're still at work. You have 3 more hours. Oh, well, thank you for the work that you do. I think anyone who works with children or vulnerable people or suffering people, like medical stuff and all of that as well, are the most important humans in our society, no matter what everyone else says. Yeah, we missed our weekend chat, so and we both are pretty isolated in our day-to-day stuff, so Wolfie, if I send you that Miju Games logo, would you please find a way to do a transparent background, but put a thin black outline around the image and the word? That's what I was trying to do this morning and just failed every time I saved it. It was like, looks like it has a transparent background. The thing says canvas, transparent, canvas on, and I save it and the background would be gray. And I'm like, you fucking whore. I'll throw it in the... Oh, that might help it pop on the screen. If you could do one of each. Maybe I'll put the one that I have in the thing. In the thing. See, I told you I was still tired. I'm not quite awake. Gotta admit, I am not quite awake. Okay. Yeah, see, the Planet Crafter logo that they had in their press kit had several different options. It had a transparent background, it had transparent background with drop shadow. So, all of that is fine. Um, but yeah, you don't have to make it look 3D. Just um I want it to look more like the Planet Crafter logo on the left, where I can put it on any background and it will incorporate the color of the background, but still show up as Miju, which I think, kind of like what I do with my text is, just put a nice black outline around it. Makes everything pop. It doesn't need to have drop shadows or any of that. I mean, it can, but I'm not a big fan of that. Um, a little bit of a shadow sometimes, depending on whether or not it makes it look better or worse. But if you look at that Planet Crafter in the upper left, you can't see any kind of shadowing on that, and it pops out just fine because of the way it's designed. It's very crisp and clean. All right, kids, I hope you have a wonderful rest of your morning, afternoon, evening, middle of the night, wherever you are in the world. And shorter stream today, but probably the best, because then tomorrow we can just pretend this didn't happen, and tomorrow we can pop up and try to do the same thing, set up our interplanetary trading empire, and but unfortunately we had to go back to the store to get coffee. So all of that said, thank you very much for spending time in the pillow and blanket fort. I appreciate your company. I hope that you are doing well. Extra hugs to you, Joni. I'm so sorry you have to deal with grief and loss, and that sucks, and I'm sorry. And I just hope that you find ways to give yourself the comfort you need and not be mean to you. Get done what you need to get done, but also I think nurturing the suffering is probably the one thing we need to prioritize in this world. Nurture the suffering until no one else is suffering. Wouldn't that be a nice world? Or that everyone who is suffering is being comforted, consoled, and nurtured. Huh. You'd think a Christian nation would do that, but I guess not. Anyway, that's me. I'm out. I love you. See you when I see you. Bye.